Hello, good evening, loves. How are you? How are you everywhere? Here it's getting warmer and warmer. And again, it's super peaceful. Very peaceful evening. Birds are singing. The fields are golden. The grass is dry, so it shines golden in the evening sun. Today I would like to talk about manipulation. As always, there's two sides in one word. The one that you do yourself and the one that is done to you. So manipulation means to put pressure on people. And manipulation comes out of oneself fear. On Monday we have talked about fears. And the important thing was to be aware of your fears and not create out of fear. Nothing should be fear-based what you're doing. And I know, for example, in my day life, when my children were small, it's very, very easy to manipulate. We tend to do pressure on other people, so they are more easy for us to handle with, or they do what we want, simply. If we are stressed, we want the children to shut up. And that's not okay. That's already abuse of power. I believe that the things that are happening in the world, they are happening because of all the people, all the individuals doing those things. And then there are special landscapes and special points of the earth where the manifest is different. What gets in form is different. So there is countries where you see the violence and the manipulation, and there's country where you see the love and the tenderness. Depends where you are on Earth and which planet and which energy is influencing this part of the Earth. Yes, so it's very important to be aware how you act towards the others, if you make pressure, if you insist, if maybe there's also this part of the emotional manipulation. I see in the house when I go to see my best friends, the kids, they are already like 13 and 15. And they would go to their mother when they want something and they would say, "Mommy, please." And they exactly took this pattern of manipulation. They wouldn't just go honestly and say, "Mom, I would like this." They have already this attitude of pulling and grabbing and not this clearness. So I want you to open your eyes and see this more in the world. And on the bigger scale, manipulation is propaganda. Propaganda is when on a big scale they induct things to your brain, to your behavior, so they can guide you to their side and they can take their energy, your energy, for what they want to do. There's different lodges also where people are very innocent in the beginning and they think they learned things, maybe even things about spirituality. But actually they serve the higher placed people in the rank, and the very high people in the rank, they know exactly about energy. They're super masters in energy and in manipulation and in the propaganda. And don't think if you are in a special group or something that would be very good for you, because in a special group around you, there's a lot of group power. And you are not free enough to do what is honest to yourself and what is good for you and what is also good for humanity. What is good for you is good for humanity. Propaganda is very strong, and so it invites us again to stay in our place and not to move around because of fear. I think yesterday or before yesterday, there's something very beautifully happened finally in the south of France. They have this huge port, and there's many people working to put boxes with different things to send to different countries. So there were lots of weapons, destination Israel, and they're striked. So they could have been afraid of losing their jobs, but they are not. They stand for people's right, the rights for humanity, and I think that's so courageous. And I could sign some petitions, and hundreds and thousands of people are signing petitions. So that's the example I want to give. Don't let yourself be manipulated. It's not to blame the others that they are manipulating you. It's about you to get sovereign and strong and centered. Okay, so I invite you again to shake a little bit. If you want to stand up, loosen your body. All the flesh. Shake out the worries and the troubles of the day, of this dimension of duality and strong contrast and all the mindset. Shake out your mind, like really make it dizzy. We don't need the mind now. Enough with the mind. And then we sit again on a chair. Comfortably feel your sit bones and the weight of your body. Feet are parallel on the ground. Consciously open the sole of your feet. Expand the toes. And take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out, always down into the earth. We don't want to spoil the atmosphere with our tiredness. We will send it to the Mother Earth. She can transform it. And then with the next inhalation, you let your spine grow. Feel every vertebra, one above the other. Your beautiful uprightness growing into your head, up towards the crown chakra. And you open the crown chakra, let it breathe. And we connect to the angels of peace. Breathing in, you become more spaceful, more wide. And breathing out, you become more tranquil. And then we bring all the awareness to our anahata, to the heart chakra that is right in the middle of our chest. Behind the sternum, in front of the spine, on the level of the heart. And go deep into this inner space. Bring all your concentration and awareness in how you feel in this inner space. And we settle there, just to observe. How are your feet, your ankles, your car bones, and how are your knees, your sit bones? Is your belly relaxed and soft? And breathe in, open your lungs until the edges of the lungs, some fresh air. And relax your shoulders and your neck, your arms, your elbows, your wrists. Relax every finger of your hand. Breathe in more space for your molecules. And breathe out resistance, preoccupation and sorrow, maybe also pain. Let's breathe out all the pain and the struggle towards the earth. Empty yourself. And let the breath balance your chest. Relax your eyes. You can close your eyes. Relax your eyeballs, your tongue, your ears, your brain, even your hair. And exhale. And come to stillness, to yourself. Bring yourself again into your heart center, into the anahata. Very deep. Just be aware. Eventually there are sounds, there are feelings, inner pictures or colors. Just feel like in the center of a lake, in a little boat. Very calm. The waters are getting calmer and calmer. Only your chest is moving. And your etheric body is moving. If you can see your etheric body, it's very, very beautiful. It's like flowers opening quicker or streams curving up and down, and it's like out of the nothingness, a growth and a movement. And you're just in the center, and now again we go to our heart chakra, and in this stillness we will say gently, I am who I am, and I am. So in your heart you can feel love, you can feel oneness, you can meet with the great spirit of Sophia. Sophia is ancestral wisdom, but it's a very pure, high wisdom. It's a very holy sphere, the Sophia sphere. So Sophia, you are welcome in our hearts. Sophia is very much connected with our heart and with the intelligence of the heart. That's why the hearts are so clairvoyant and they have this timeless perception. And they're so unified. This is the intelligence of the heart is very much one with Sophia and with Christ, of course. So let our heart be this shiny, soft organ. Just acknowledge that you are there and you give it time and space. So this wonderful wisdom and this wonderful golden light and this wonderful unconditional love, they're present with you. Breathing in and breathing out. Gaining space for this sacred wisdom, for this pure love. And for inner peace which is so sweet and so bright. And this brightness, this fluid, this essence it's filling our bloodstream. It's filling our tissues. Pure love, like a fountain of eternal youth, a fountain of eternal wisdom, a fountain of relief. And again, you breathe in, fill your body with oxygen, and you breathe out doubts and trouble and pain, sadness, anger. Just let it go towards your feet into Mother Earth. Stay in your heart, in your center, in your homeland, in your holy land, where you belong to. where you carry no name, where you have no job, no what-to-do list, where you are simply innocent and supported by this cosmic love, this warmth, by the light, by the wisdom, Sophia wisdom. And when our heart is bursting full of this love and this peace, then just let it shine and expand. And we go again together. We sit very, very peacefully and quietly connected to the realms of peace, being very grateful for all these higher beings, for the archangels, the seraphim, the masters that help us and bring this celestial energy down out into the world, out into the struggle and the fight and the imperfection. The difference, the distances. Energy has no time and no distance, so with one wish of our heart, we send this golden, soft peace around the world, over the oceans, through the walls, through the borderlines, like a medicine. And we meet all the people. We meet the soldiers and we warm their hearts, and we remember we are coming from the heavens to make a garden on earth, to live in peace on earth. That's our dream. And we melt into the hearts of the suffering. Let's bring hope and light. Every suffering will have an end. It's teaching us now, life in a body. It's teaching us that we are still very wrong as a humanity and that we have to process a lot. And we send our love and the warmth of our hearts to the women, to the vulnerable women. May they have patience. May their bodies be protected. And we send our love and the celestial peace from our hearts to all the children, to all these courageous souls that have incarnated in difficult places and that they're bringing more awareness to us through their pain and through their suffering. So we send lots of gratitude, lots of warmth and strength to their wonderful innocent hearts. And we send this peace of our hearts into the future. We see Earth in peace as a garden where laughter of children is everywhere. We open this future for the communication in between the animals, the nature beings and the humans, between the angels and all the civilizations on Earth. We open our hearts to the truth, and we feel the strength in our hearts. We are not alone. We are infinite love. We are the light. High up and deep down we send our love, our light from the heart, from the united heart. And we join the prayer of peace, the song of peace, the ancient song of peace that is flowing like crystal clear waters. Without this peace we would be nothing. So we remember in this prayer that we are just a tiny part of creation, and the mystery surrounding us is endless, and we are scholars on the way. Holding peace in our hearts, unconditional love and unconditional peace. Always gently bring your concentration back to your heart center. This is the tiny effort we need. Let your heart be a gate of this peace. Surrounding the world with your peace and with the golden light of your heart. This is the stillness. You can always go back to this stillness. The source. It's right there in the center of your chest, your anahata. Your I am who I am and I am. That's the worth you are. Nothing more, nothing less. Simply you are. So thank you a lot. It's an honor to hold peace with you together. It's a big honor, a privilege that we have this peace. So I will finish this session, and I want just to show you the land and the golden evening light.